What's up, guys? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Evan.
And I'm Courtney.
And we are the Adventures of Rogers and Henderson. And today we're talking about our new Rugged Series tent from Badass Tents, and we're going to go over the details of that for you, so stay tuned. Alright, so if you've been following along with the channel, you already know. But if you're new, we have a trip to the Rubicon coming up later this fall, and we are taking the two-door. So because it's such a long drive and we're going to spend a lot of time on the trail, we don't have a lot of interior room to be packing up a tent and all the necessities that go along with that. So we have to go with a rooftop tent. And the reason we went with this one specifically is because rock crawling and off-roading is our main focus. So we didn't want to affect the center of gravity on the Bronco too much or the handling. We like the way that it feels right now. We know how it's going to behave off-road. So this tent is less than 5 inches tall and it weighs less than 115 pounds, making it one of the lightest and thinnest hard shell rooftop tents that you can buy. So between the weight of the rack and the tent itself, it's less than the weight that we've added with our Next Venture Motorsports rock sliders and the belly skid system. So ideally, our center of gravity should not have changed at all. If anything, it's a little bit lower, and the handling feels almost identical. So like I said, the primary focus is rock crawling, and adding this doesn't take away from that aspect. All right, one of the other big features of this tent and the rack system that goes along with it, with the low profile design of the hardshell, and with their wind deflector, we have almost no added wind noise when we're cruising down the highway, and we didn't notice that much of a dip in fuel economy either. I'm going to be honest, when we had just a roof rack on and the tent wasn't on, it actually sounded quieter than it was with no roof rack. So when we're driving down the highway, the only thing we hear is the 37-inch mud tires. All right, so the setup of this thing is super simple and it's very quick, but because we have the lift in the 37-inch tires, I can't reach the latches without using something to stand on first. So I'm going to use the ladder just to get it going. You come up here and just unlatch the two hooks and start to press open and let the pistons do the work. And then just take your drawstring that holds all the fabric in place and pull it down and hook it off to the side. And then if you're using the rain fly, you take those, hook it in. And that's it. Setup is done. So about 45 seconds. Now I just have to come over and move the ladder to where it actually goes. And that's it. It's done. Alright, so you may be wondering why I'm hooking the ladder onto the molly panel on a roof rack and not to the ladder hooks that come on the rooftop tent. And I will say it's because I sort of combined two different systems when I pieced the rooftop tent and this rack together. Between the molly panels that come off of the side and my 37-inch tire sticking out of the bottom, if I were to actually use the physical hooks that come on the tent, which I can do, in order for it to clear the rack, I have to extend it because it makes contact up here. I have to extend it all the way out here, and I'm just not a fan. This molly panel is very sturdy. It's a solid piece of metal. I know that that can hold the weight, so I personally just prefer to hook it on there until I can come up with a different system for the tent itself.
Hey guys, I am inside our new Rugged Series hardtop tent made by Badass Tents, and I wanted to give you a little tour. So it is really big enough for about 2 people, and it has 3 windows that can also be used as doors. Each of the windows comes with one of these awesome screens. And there's a nice rain guard out there. It is a hardtop, that comes with these tracks that are accessory ready. Go ahead and let us know what you think we should add. I know as of right now, we're thinking lights and a fan for sure. Maybe even air conditioning. But it's very comfortable, very durable, and we're excited to put it to use.
Alright guys, so that's it for the Rugged Series tent from Badass Tents. Thanks for watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And drop us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Until the next one.